Okay. So let me switch cameras. So as I said, today is our last day of the session of the first section. And we are going to review the whole form. I mean, the whole section. We will practice it a few times, and then we'll break it in parts. And I will give some instruction in some of each of it. And if there's anything that is difficult for anyone, we'll put a little more time into that. And then we will be also relearning the last bit, which was a parent closing out. So we'll do that again. So any questions before we begin? No? Okay. Let's go ahead and start. I'll go in the same direction. So first, go into prepare. Settle into your feet. Make sure your knees are feeling open. Make sure your tailbone feels a little relaxed right now, and then stretch your spine up a little bit. Lift your head, drop the shoulders, hands down the side of the pants, a little weight at the fingertip, pulling them down just a little bit. Sink your chest slightly. And open. Grasping the bird's tail, board off left, shift, step, close, board off right, lift into board off, roll back, swing back across, press, push, single whip, flatten first, and start with the left arm. Come down in the middle, and co-step. Step out as you ward off, rotate, and strike. Raise hands, step forward. Turn the torso. White crane. Left brush knee. And push. Hand strums the loop. Left brush knee. Right brush knee. Left brush knee. Hand strums the lute. Left brush knee. Parry, block, and punch. The parent closing up. Cross hands, stop to the corner, shift your weight back as you bring your arms down, step, cross your arms at the bottom, closing, and finish. Let's do it again.
How fast it all goes now that we put them together.
Isn't it shocking?
Yeah.
When you're first new to this, it seems so massively huge. And oh my gosh, oh, it's so complicated, and it is, but then you learn it. And now it's sort of short.
Yeah,
Okay, I am gonna go. Did you watch the review, or did you review last week at all, Alicia?
no, I didn't, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Well, we reviewed it, but. That was it. I reviewed it with her, that was it.
okay,
Yeah, we did some together, but I didn't watch the replay.
okay. Let's do it again, and this time let's not go all the way to closing, we'll just go to cross hands. It's not fair to make Alicia do that without being taught. Okay, ready?
Thanks.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Okay. From prepare. Opening. Grasping the bird's tail, ward off left. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Raise hands. Step forward. White crane. Spreads its wings. Left brush knee. And strums the lute. Left brush knee. Right brush knee. Left brush knee. And strums the lute. Left brush knee, last one. Parry, block and punch. Parry. Parry. Block. Punch. Apparent closing up. Give. Pull back, ward off. Turn back to 9 o'clock and push. Cross hands. Shift and chop to the corner. Circle back. Step, cross at your middle of your arms. And raise the hands. Let's do it again. Any questions so far?
I just need to learn the end part properly, but aside from that, I think I'm good.
Okay, one more time. From prepare, when we open, we call this move opening. It's also called waving hands like the ocean, or waving like the ocean. So think about that as you do opening this time. Opening. Come down like a wave in the ocean, first the upper arm, then the forearm, then the hands last. Grasping the bird's tail, ward off left, shift and open the foot, shift and sit, step, turn and lift. Ward off right, shift a little turn, rotate back, close, and ward off. Roll back. Rotating back to the other side. Press, circle in, face 9 o'clock, press forward. Push, square the shoulders, come back. curving as if over a ball, and then go back up. Single whip, first flatten the hands and shift, then move the left arm, then the right arm follows. Circle them back, hands meet towards the middle. Back up, make your hook, turn your foot, step, rotate, strike, open your hips. Raise hand, step forward, shift. Drop the elbows, circle. Turn. White crane. Big circle, step to the corners, you close, turn. Spread the wings. Left brush knee. Brush. And strike. Handstrings a loop, shake hands, step in. Bring back, turn the left hand sideways, then lift. Left brush knee again, rotate the right hand, swing and step. Brush and strike. Right brush knee. Read a book. Brush. Strike. Left brush knee again, bend the elbow, read a book. Swing. Step. Brush. Strike. Hand strikes the loop. Left brush knee, rotate the right hand, then swing it. Parry block and punch. Shift. Bend the arm, open hand, make a fist step. Parry. Block. Strike. Apparent closing up. Give, shuttle under, cross arms, open the palm. Draw back as you shift your weight back, turn back to face 9 o'clock and push. Cross hands, turn the right hand a little and chop to the right corner. Come back, rotate the hands, come down in an arc, step, cross behind the wrists, and raise the arms and stop at shoulder height. Okay,
Marian, I do have one question.
yeah.
So when we're doing brush knees,
Mhm.
what I'm hearing you say is that, so there's the swing and that, like, sorry, I have to think about how to get there. Is it left brush knee?
Well, it depends on where you're starting from.
Right, so left brush knee, so
Right.
Are you doing a single brush knee?
sorry, I had two things. Say it again. Okay, so,
You're starting from Chanstrums the loop?
okay, so swing, do you swing and step at the same time, or do you swing back and hit that right arm position and then step?
You swing and step at the same time, but let me
Okay,
show you. Okay, so you said swing and step at the same time, and what was
Yes.
this part? Or,
no, I just was confused by your narration because I think I was thinking that the swing happens first, then the step, then the strike. But it's actually that you swing and step at the same time, right? And then you strike.
so whether we start from.
Yeah, they land at the same time.
Yeah, yes, when we're swinging back, step. So we don't step while we're swinging. I mean, let me put it this way. We don't step out in anticipation of getting to the end of the swinging.
Right,
We swing. And when we get to the end of the swing, that's.
yeah, okay, that's right,
But when the arm is extended at its last place.
yeah.
The heel should stop, say.
Okay, that's how I practiced. I just was a little confused there for a moment.
And when we do parry, block, and punch, the same thing applies.
Yeah, I want to go over everything after, like from parry, block, and punch onward, I think would be helpful.
Yeah, so when we come down with parry, block, and punch, the right foot is coming out so we can step. And then we come forward. The knee is bent towards the the right. And then we come out, we move our weight towards that knee a little bit so we could step. And then we punch.
Okay, can we
Okay.
do that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll review that, but let's go, let's first teach you the ending movement. Because well, how about this? Let's review, I want to review, my plan was to review things in sections.
Yeah,
A quick study of the first parts as well, and then spend more time on the last bit, which is the newest part.
Okay.
Does that work for you guys? Okay. All right, so let's do a quick review then from the beginning. As I said, we all know that when we open, we rotate from the shoulders, right? So we don't just raise our hands up like this, and we don't just like turn straight. We actually rotate the arm a little and lift. Yes, like that. And then when we come down, try to drop this bit and then that bit and then this. So it looks more like a graceful circle, or like really like a wave in the ocean. Yeah, like that. Yep. And then when we do from there, let's just look at grasping the bird's tail. So I'm gonna go this way. So from here, and also I can turn to face you. We shift to the left and we open the right foot. We shift to the side and we sit, and our hands are separating now. So the left hand should be face down, palm facing behind you like this. And the right hand is up a little bit. Then from here, circle and step out. So you step and close. Now, when you do this, your torso is to the corner. It's not quite to 12 o'clock. You are still looking at 12 o'clock, but when you turn, you're going to be looking straight. Okay. Now from here, and really quickly, while you're in this position, I want you to feel where your knee is and check your left knee. Is your left knee lined up with your front foot? Is your quad open? One thing you can do with this movement, if you feel like your knee is pulling a little bit, remember we want an erect torso here. You can open up this quad a little bit more. You can relax the hips slightly so that it can bend more comfortably. In other words, you can turn it a little more to the right to be a little more comfortable. Now shift to the right knee and turn the left foot to do right ward off. And we don't want to let our arms swing, like we don't need to like swing it way to the right. It just comes in a little bit. Shift, turn. Then when we come back, and our feet should be parallel to the corner at this point. When we come back, this left arm and hand, not just the hand, the whole arm, like and roll back, rotates over. And as we do that, our gaze goes to the side of the hand. It goes to outside of straight ahead. It's no longer looking straight ahead. Our face is looking toward the area where our hand is, because we've grabbed somebody. And we pivot on the right ball of the foot. Our right hand is the mirror image now of the first move we did. So the right palm should be facing down and the palm back. Then as you bring in your foot, just bring up the arm, close and step straight out where you were, and then shift your weight forward to make a ward off. And here your arm should be in line, your hand should be in line with your wrist, and your right elbow should be lower than your right hand. Your right hand is shoulder height. Now from here, roll back. Rotate both arms slowly to the right without turning your hips. So your palm is facing out at the corner. So it's your palm is sitting up. So it's not, you're not poking with your fingers, your palm is sitting up. So it's not, like level exactly, it's sitting up. Then swing using the same shape, coming back over to the left. Now from here, we do press, circling in, rotate as you turn your body exactly, and then press forward. And then push, square the shoulders. The shoulders should now be level facing 3 o'clock. Come back with the hands flat. As you push back, receive in your back leg, now push back up in a teardrop shape and stop your knee when you get to the extension of your hands as well. Okay, questions about any of this?
Nope.
Okay. All right, let's do single whip. So I'm going to go this way this time. So we finished push and we're at 3 o'clock. We're in a bow step. And we have a tilt now, right? We have had a tilt after ward off right. That's when we started tilting. So we started with an erect torso, and then we have a tilt or a lean to our torso from there. From here, single whip. Flatten your hands as you shift your weight back. Your arms and hands are level, shoulder height. Now, when you start to turn, first it's the left hand, the body starts to move, the right hand turns to the right. You move in conjunction with the leg, the same speed, coordinate that. Shift your weight back as your arms circle back in. They meet about chest height or a little bit below that. Then they come back up. And then you may, as you make your hook, just turn your hand down and then close your fingers and rotate the left hand. And when you do that, turn your foot, pivot on your left leg. Now pick up the foot and step out as you ward off. So your heel should stop. Your heel should step when your arm is at a 45-degree angle. Then shifting your weight, rotate the arm. Your weight should now be in the middle. And then extend into your strike. And at this point, you're opening up slightly. And you still want your knee going along the line of your right back foot to the corner. But your hips are, again, you are erect. And when you do this, you can have a little bit of give in your hip play. So you're actually a little more open to the front than strictly to the corner. Okay. All right. How does that feel? Questions? Okay. All right. So raise hand, step forward. From there, shift to the right. Arms are extended. Then as you shift to the left, open your hook and your right hand. You're on the left leg. Shifting back, step out as you circle, close your circle when you put your heel down. As you roll onto the heel, turn your torso a little bit to the left and look straight. White crane, rotate both the hands, rock back on that heel, make a big circle with the left hand, the right hand curves up a little bit, close and step, pick up the foot and step to the corner, shift to the side, turn and look at 9 o'clock, open your wings. Nice. Okay, now let's work on those brush knees. First, the first one, rotate both the hands. 2, swinging, turning, step. Brush. Left hand continues to come down as the right hand goes out, then the knee strike. Handstrums the loop. Shake hands, come back. Pushing off the ball of the back foot. The left hand is turned vertical. Switch to the heel as you raise your left arm, cock the right hand. Now we have the next set. First is important, rotate the hand. As you rotate the hand, start to shift. Start shifting, rotate the hand. Now circle, pick up the leg, step. Brushing in the middle, coasting down, striking.
So I have a question right there, Marian. So when the hand goes back and you step, is that left leg bent?
Yes.
Or, oh, it is bent.
Well, wait a sec.
Wait on it.
When you step back, okay,
Yeah.
so the right leg is bent. You're putting more
Right.
weight on it. So
But
from
when
here,
you step,
when you step, it doesn't matter so much if the left leg is bent because you're actually going to be picking it up.
okay,
The
so
right
show me,
leg
show me what right, so show me what happens from there.
Okay, so from here, this is where we start from this, at this
Yeah.
move. First, rotate the hand, circling, picking up the leg step.
So right there, that leg to me just looks like Tai Chi straight, not bent. That
The
left leg,
left leg is not bent yet.
okay, that's what I was
Now-
doing wrong.
So I don't have all my weight on the foot yet. My
Yep.
weight all in the back. And I'm just on my heel.
Yeah,
When I come forward like this, I want my foot flat on the floor.
Yes.
Back leg is still bent. And then
yes,
as I go down, I bend the front leg and straighten the back leg.
okay, got it.
Okay. Okay, from here, let's do the next one. The next one, which is right brush knee. So we're gonna, actually, I'm gonna go this direction so you can see the shifting better. Okay, so first shift, lift halfway. That's 1, 2, bend your arm and fold, and you've got a hand facing you. Don't look at it, but your hand should be facing you. And your left leg is now to the corner. Your knee should be to the corner. Now, put some weight on that foot and then circle back with the left arm, look behind and step. Yes. Then looking forward, brush, weight in the middle, and then strike, bend the knee, straighten the back leg.
Oh, yeah, that's okay, that made a big difference. I think my leg was too bent before when I stepped.
Ah.
I have more force now in the strike, I think.
Okay, so now let's do the next one. Shift, bend the back knee in line with the foot, raising the arm halfway, the right arm halfway. Now open the foot and bend the elbow of the right hand. Go back with your weight, turn to the right, step through, looking at the right corner. Now brush, your weight's in the middle, and then strike, bend the back leg. How did that feel?
Better.
Okay. Let's do the next one, which is hamstrings the loop. Step forward, come back, lift. And here's another brush knee. It's the left one. Rotate the right hand. But when you rotate this right hand, you can start to move a little bit. And then finish stepping and circling. Now brush, your weight's in the middle, and then strike. Now we do parry, block, and punch. Shift just like before, open the foot, bend the elbow, put the knee in line with the foot, go forward. Oops, draw down, make a fist. One line, two sides with the foot. Come in, your left foot should be on the ball at this point. Step with your hand flat to block. And punch. Let's do that one again. So from the last brush knee, I'll go this way. From the last brush knee, we shift and lift, open the foot, bend the arm or the elbow, come down and make a fist. Look behind as you step straight, but your foot's angled, one line, two sides. Come forward with the back of the forearm. You should be on the ball of your foot at this point. Come forward, stepping in and out to block. And then punch straight from the hip to shoulder height. And your back leg should be straight and you should have an angle. One thing to the foot, one thing that I find with this movement, and I also notice it in the parent closing up, is that if you do not set your interim step, your this step here, if you do it just like this is not 45. Okay, here's 45. That's 45.
Yep.
But if I do it here, and then I'm punching, my knees are not in the right place, and I feel this tension in the knee.
Right,
It's almost like a twist.
right.
Notice the same thing when I do a parent closing up. From here, I come forward. Let's see. I come forward, shuttle under. If I come back, if my foot is not really at a 45, if it's almost like if it's almost parallel and I come back like this and I'm trying to turn, my knee is conflicting with my ankle.
Yep.
It's not comfortable. And that is a warning, not a warning, but that's a sign to you that you're not putting your foot in the right place. It's kind of like an obvious physical restriction. The bones just don't want to go that way. So setting up the feet at the right angle appears to be quite important, I have found, with this move in particular. And it's a good example of why you want to put your knee and your foot to a 45. So let's try that again. Let's go from brush knee, start from a good bow step. And we're going to go to parry, block, and punch. 1, lift, and turn. Put the weight back on the knee. 2, draw down, make a fist. Step to the corner with the right foot. Come through, parrying in the middle. You're on the ball. Pick up the foot, step out, block straight, and then punch to the shoulder height. Not to the shoulder, but shoulder height. Now, apparent closing up. Give, shuttle under, and open the palm. Or actually, I'm sorry. Give, open, turn the hand, the fist as you cross under. Okay, so we got to rotate the fist to break the grip. Then open the hand, come back. Now turn back, palms to face, and push. Let's do that one again. From the punch. First one, give and shuttle under. Turn the fist to the left as you cross under. Let's do that part again. Give, draw the left hand back. Now, as it's shuttling under, make a cross by turning the arm to the left. The fist goes from here to there. Okay, so those two things go together. I'm going to show you again. Giving, see, I'm already moving. Give, I turn my hand, cross, and I'm crossing under here, not here, under here. My fingers should be seen outside the hand. Then from here, now open your hand, pull. And you're stripping that person off your arm with your left ward off. Your hand should be down towards approximately here. Now turn back. Open your hands to be seated and then push. Let's do that one again. This is called apparent closing up. 1, give. 2, open. Turn the fist. 3, open and pull. 4, turn back. 5, push. Okay, questions about that one? This one's actually pretty easy. The things that people do most often, there are some, I don't know, common mistakes or misunderstandings. Is how far, for instance, how far is a give? Okay, you can give, you don't have to lean off your toe. Just give by reaching out. You're just giving a little bit. You're not trying to uncenter yourself. Okay, that's one. I used to do that. Don't do that. Okay, the other thing is the turning of the fist. A lot of people just open their hand. You actually show turning and breaking the grip, and then opening the hand, and then you can pull them back or let go as you ward off. The other thing people often do, they come across, open the hand, and after they've shuttled under, they come up, but they're just like this, and they're not really warding off. What you're doing is pulling someone else's arm off of you. So you've got to come under their arm and get them up. So you want a good 45-degree angle here. when you come out from the side. Give, cross, open. And you have to come back and turn your shoulders to the right. And then you turn back and then you push. One more thing people often do with this is they turn their head. Remember when I say in Handstrom salute that I always want to turn my head to the left when I turn my torso? Well, we're supposed to keep our head facing our opponent. So in this movement, our opponent's in front of us. So here's an example of the same thing that can happen. Right? So you come back here and you're turning your body. Look at your head, it can easily turn. You know, it's almost unconscious. So when you come forward and cross under, just try to think about keeping yourself centered. And then go from there. And I don't know, I'm not saying you guys have any of these issues. I'm just saying that these are things that people often will do.
Got it.
And they may not know it for a while, you know. As you practice, think about those things, okay?
Got it.
Okay, so the next move, cross hands, let's review that. Let's see, did you have questions about it at all to begin with? Alicia?
Cross hand?
Yeah.
I mean, I've just been watching him do it. I don't, you know, but I just need to learn it officially, I guess.
Okay. Well, I think I did teach it before you were gone, but I don't remember. I think you were here. Okay, from here.
She wasn't.
Oh, she was not? She wasn't here last week. That's when we did closing, right? Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. So here we go. First, we start from push hands. We shift our weight and we turn our right hand a little bit. So it looks like this when we face you. We just shift back first. We turn our hands so it's, can you see that? So
Yep.
I go like this. And then that arm is now in position to make an arc. Now, when we do this arc, we're not going to go as high as I just showed you, though. We're not going up above our head. We're actually wanting to stay like in front of our nose height, like not higher than your eyes. You're not trying to block your own vision, in other words. However, you do want to show an up and a down. It should look like a rainbow. When you get to you are basically doing a chop to the other side, a chopping motion, but the hands are both palm out. At this point, I'm leaning far to the right and I've turned my left foot straight and both of my palms are facing the 45-degree angles. So let's go back to push. 1, shift your weight, turn your right hand a little bit. That turns your elbow too. 2, chop to the right, turning the left foot straight to 12 o'clock. You are looking over at the corner where you chopped. 3, shift your weight, your hands come to the level area. Now rotate the palms. So now your arms are back. Come in, rounding your arms, bring your foot back and step it toe first, straight, 12 o'clock, shoulders width apart. And then settle your weight as you cross. Your right hand is behind. Your right hand is close to your body, the left hand's on top. And your knees are bent and your feet should be, you're aiming for shoulders width the way we started. And then from here, rotate the arms together in the middle of the forearm and raise them to shoulder height. That's cross hands. Okay. The next movement, since I think you've been doing it with Thomas, is called closing. Stand, extending your arms at shoulder height, palms up, but they're tilted a little bit. Now rotate them in a small circle and then come back down like we do in waving hands like the ocean. We pause with our hands at the bottom in front of our hips and we count to 2. 1, 2, And then we put our hands to our sides the way we started. So let's go back to apparent closing up, and we'll work on both of these movements again. Any questions, Alicia?
No, I think I just gotta do it.
Okay, so let's review it again from, we'll do parent closing up. So 1, shift your weight to the right leg and turn the right arm to an angle. 2, turning the left foot as you chop to the right corner. You're looking at the right corner. 3, shift your weight back, your arms come down flat and then they turn. Now the palms are facing back. Step back with your right foot with the toe first, cross behind the in the forearms, right hand and back, palms facing you, shift your weight to the middle. Now rotate the arms slowly up to shoulder height. Basically, your fingers are shoulder height or a little bit above, and your elbows are lowered. And then from here, we'll do closing. Stand as you extend your arms full length. Your hands are tilted, and then slowly make a little circle with the hands and the arms, and then come back down with the arms before the hands. Pause at the bottom. 1, 2, and then hands to the side. And when we put our hands to the side, we want to start or finish the way we started. So with the hand down the center of the leg as much as you can make it. The arm is a little open, so we're not just like done right there. Okay. So regarding the crossing of the arms, we cross here. So not right here at the wrist, but here. This is where we start at the bottom. Our palms are back to us. And you guys are doing a very good job with this. We don't want to, when we cross, we come in like this. And we don't, I'm like curving here because I'm trying to look at you, but we're like this. And then as we raise the hand, we don't want to come in like really close. We don't want to hug ourselves with this. Then rotate your arms. So we want some extension. So if you see, and our arms, our hands are not completely vertical, they're tilted a little bit. Like this. See that? Yeah. Then from here, stand, extend, rotate, and come down. One of our teachers describes it as, imagine sand dripping through your fingers or sifting through your fingers, this circle. And down. So when we make this circle, I think it's kind of obvious like how the circle goes, but just so we go from out, up and down, right? So from here, we start like this, out a little, and up a little, and then down. Pretty easy, really.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so let's practice the last sequence. Now, have any more questions about any of the moves, like the shifting,
I don't think so. Maybe when we do it.
the gaze, or any of that? Let's practice the apparent closing, or let's practice from the last brush knee through parry block and punch through closing. Okay, and I will, I think I'll go the same direction as you. Okay. From left brush knee, parry block and punch, shift, turn it open, make a fist, step, block, block, punch, parent closing up, give, cross, release the hand, draw back, shoulders to the right, shoulders to square, push up. Cross hands, shift back, chop, leaning off the right leg, come back, rotate the arms, make arcs with the arms, step with the toe, cross, and lift. Closing, stand and extend, little circles, come back down. 1, 2, back to original position. 4, finish. Okay, let's do it again. I'll go the same direction. Actually, you guys are kind of going a different direction than me. Well, I'll go this way. Which way do you prefer to see me, since I forgot, I didn't realize you guys were turning around.
This is fine.
Yeah, we're not really looking at the screen once
Okay,
we get to the closing. part.
okay, all right, here we go. From brush knee, apparent closing up, shift, open, fist, step, parry, block, punch. Parent closing up, give, start your shuttle, cross, fist up, release the fingers. Turn your shoulders to the right, shoulders back to 9, push. Cross hands, shift, chop, foot straight, come back. Circling, try to step close to when you put your foot down, lift, closing. One, 2, finish. One other thing about cross hands. When you're crossed from here, you're lifting, try to imagine lifting the right wrist, lifting up the left. So it's a sort of a subtle thing, but you're not just lifting both arms. Lift from the bottom up. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so shall we do the whole form a couple of times? Or are there any questions or areas you want more work on?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll go the same direction. From the beginning. Prepare. Opening. Come down like a wave in the ocean. Grasping the bird's tail, board off left. Board off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Raise hand, step forward. White crane. Left brush knee. Hands turns the loop. Left brush knee. Right brush knee. Left brush knee. Hamstrings the loop. Left brush knee. Parry, block, and punch. Apparent closing up. Cross hands. Closing. And finish. Do you want to do it one more time?
Yes.
Oh. I'll watch you this time since you guys are doing it on your own anyway. I'll call it for you. From prepare. Opening. Grasping the bird's tail, ward off left. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Raise hand, step forward. White crane spreads its wings. Left brush knee and push. Hand strums the loop. Left brush knee and push. Right brush knee and push. Left brush knee and push. Hand strums the loop. Left brush knee and push. Parry, block, and punch. Apparent closing up. Cross hands. Raise the hands to shoulder height. Rotate them to shoulder height, and then closing. Stand and extend. And rotate and come down. Pause at the bottom. 1, 2, and finish. Okay, let's review just really quickly, the cross hands, when we come up and when we come down. Just for a sec here. So, from here, chop, come in, rotating the arms. I step, my knees are bent, and I raise my arms without raising my knees yet.
Oh,
And I stand and extend. And then I come down.
okay, so
So
arms here, raising
cross,
arms.
circle, step, lift, extend. Yeah.
Okay.
That's easy. It's just, it's easy to mix it up, but it's also easy to fix it. So are there any further questions at the moment? Whoops, hold on.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say that, Alicia, I thought you were doing a really good job with the parent closing up and also with your hand strums the lute. Looked really
Oh,
nice.
thanks. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Thomas, your timing is really good. And you have a really good understanding of body position and shifting. And we both have made a lot of progress.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Marian. Thank you very much for your expertise and for your time. We appreciate it.
Welcome. You're very welcome. I
Yeah.
will be starting section 2 next Friday. It'll be a beginning class again of section 2, and hope to see you there.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Nice, really nice to get to know you guys again.
You
Or
too.
both
Thank
of
you, Marian. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.